Raymond Thomas Bailey was an American actor on the Broadway stage, movies, and television. He is best known for his role as wealthy banker Milburn Drysdale in the television series The Beverly Hillbillies. Early life and attempts at acting. He was born in San Francisco, California, the son of William and Alice Bailey. When he was a teenager, he went to Hollywood to become a movie star. He found it was harder than he had thought, however, and took a variety of short-term jobs. He worked for a time as a day laborer at a movie studio in the days of silent pictures, but was fired for sneaking into a mob scene while it was being filmed. He also worked for a while as a stockbroker and a banker. Having no success getting any kind of movie roles, Bailey then went to New York, where he had no better success getting roles in theater. Eventually he began working as a merchant seaman and sailed to various parts of the world, including China, Japan, the Philippines and the Mediterranean. While docked in Hawaii, he worked on a pineapple plantation, acted at the community theater and sang on a local radio program. Success on the second try at acting. In 1938, he decided to try Hollywood again. His luck changed for the better when he actually began getting some bit parts in movies. But after the United States entered World War II, he again served in the United States Merchant Marine. When the war was over, he returned to Hollywood and eventually began getting bigger character roles. Early roles in television, Broadway and film. Television. In the early 1950s, Bailey was cast in many character roles in television series, such as Alfred Hitchcock Presents, Tales of Tomorrow, Frontier, Crusader, My Friend Flicker, Gunsmoke Steel. He appeared in the 1962-1963 season as Dean Magruder on CBS's The Many Loves of Dobie Gillis, starring Dwayne Hickman. He appeared on Dobie Gillis while also cast full-time as banker Drysdale on the Beverly Hillbillies. Broadway Plays. Bailey appeared in 4 Broadway plays, as Howard Haynes in Last Stop, playing an unknown man in The Bat, J. Alexander in Sing Till Tomorrow, and Captain Randolph Southard in The Caine Mutiny Court-Martial, which starred Henry Fonda. Film roles. Bailey's film roles include playing a member of the board in the comedy, Romance, Sabrina starring Humphrey Bogart, Audrey Hepburn and William Holden, Mr. Benson in the drama Picnic starring William Holden and Kim Novak, a doctor in Hitchcock's drama thriller Vertigo starring James Stewart and Novak, a colonel in the comedy No Time for Sergeants starring Andy Griffith, the warden of San Quentin in the crime dramas I Want to Live, starring Susan Hayward and as Philip Dressler in the lineup, Lawyer Brancato in the crime drama Al Capone starring Rod Steiger, and the Major General, Alexander Archie Vandergrift in the World War II drama The Gallant Hours. He also played a plantation owner in Band of Angels starring Clark Gable, Sidney Poitier and Yvonne De Carlo. Mr. Drysdale on the Beverly Hillbillies. 2 years before he was cast as Milburn Drysdale, a greedy bank president, on the hit TV sitcom The Beverly Hillbillies. Bailey appeared on the CBS sitcom My Sister Eileen with Shirley Bonn, Elaine Stritch, Jack Weston, Rose Marie, and Stubby Kaye. His character was D. X. Beaumont, the boss of Stritch's character Ruth Sherwood. In the Beverly Hillbillies, Nancy Colt portrayed Bailey's ever-loyal and, by-the-book, secretary, Miss Jane Hathaway. Banker Drysdale managed the millions of dollars in oil money royalties in the bank account of country gentleman Jed Clampett. Often, Mr. Drysdale would be required to talk with Clampett about how strange city life and city folk are. On occasions when Mr. Clampett was considering withdrawing all his funds and returning to the country, the miserly Mr. Drysdale would often panic and work to try to convince him to remain in Beverly Hills. After the show went off the air in 1971, Bailey acted in a few less noteworthy movie roles. He reportedly began suffering symptoms of Alzheimer's disease which visibly affected his performance in the last episodes of the Beverly Hillbillies, and he was completely unable to work after 1975. In his final years he divided his time between a condo and a houseboat in Laguna Niguel, California, keeping in touch with former co-star Nancy Culp but mostly reclusive. Death. Raymond Bailey died of a heart attack, age 75, in Irvine, California. His body was cremated and his ashes were scattered at sea. He was survived by his wife, Gabby Ida George.